Hi there Power Ranger fans, it's time for another GoldKingRanger Power Rangers Legacy review with me, Admin GoldKingRanger. In this video we will be reviewing the limited black edition Legacy Megazord. An excellent item indeed. This item came out at the end of August this year and is exclusive to Toys R Us stores. What's so different about this Megazord? As you can probably tell, it's a black and gold edition to what we have of the original Legacy Megazord, which, if you remember, was all metallic colour, die cast parts, and etc, etc. So what we're going to do first is have a quick look at the packaging. So for a start, we've got the Megazord on the front, like that. Lovely. And we have the 5 dinosaurs, the Triceratops, Saber-toothed tiger, Tyrannosaurus, Pterodactyl and Mastodon, and they're all black and gold colour. And we've got nice shiny writing of gold. I like that, shining in the light. Sort of a grey and gold logo, which is fantastic. And it says in the top corner, black and gold colour, premium die cast. On the side you've got the Mighty Morphin team in black and white, which is very cool. We've got the story. Let's see. 5 teenagers with attitude are recruited to protect the Earth against the evil Rita Repulsor, led by the heroic Zordon. They receive superpowers beyond their wildest dreams. Summoning the dinosaur powers, they transform into the more phenomenal team known as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And we've got Bandai 15+, and the Mighty Morphin logo again. On the back, instructions about the Megazord. So we have the T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Tyrannosaurus, Pterodactyl, Zords, and it shows you where all the parts go. Same again. Black and gold collar, premium, die cast, limited edition, and it shows you at the bottom it can combine with the Dragonzord and Titanus Legacy, by the way, and form a Legacy Ultrazord, and it is pretty cool to combine it. On this side we have the secrets of the Zords, which is like a little bit of information, logo again, and we have like a Megazord stats thing that you got on the Megazord box, which is very cool. Okay, so we had a nice good look at the packaging, so let's open this up and have a look at the Megazord itself. Okay, so we've taken the Zords out of the packaging. When you take it out of the packaging, by the way, it is in Megazord form, but I wanted to show you all the individual Zords beforehand, before we get into anything. So what we're going to do is have a look at each individual Zord and see what they can do. So let us begin with the first Zord, which is Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is the Red Ranger Zord. Okay, so first we had the Tyrannosaurus, which is the Red Ranger Zord. Here we go. So first up we've got some nice gold and black here. The mouth can move. Bottom jaw and top jaw, which is all part of transformation. Got a nice lot of black detail on the back and on the sides. Got some sticker detail along here on the leg. This is all metal, by the way, on the legs. And claws are gold, plastic gold, by the way. Pretty much on this Zord, the only die cast part are the legs. And we've got the tail, which is nice painted gold. And the back. See some sticker detail inside. Which is very cool. Stickers on the front. There's a nice sticker down there with red. I like the red painted eyes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we've got Zord builder pegs here, which is all part of the Megazord transformation. The legs obviously can move, and the feet, which is all part of the transformation. And there you go. Okay, so that's the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the next sword now, which is the Mastodon. So now we have the Black Ranger sword, which is the Mastodon. The only bit of difference is, as you can tell, it's all gold and black. But usually it's painted sort of like a black metallic-y silver on the head and so on. We've got some nice sticker details on here and here. The tusks are plastic gold. Some sticker there, red eyes, which are very nice. The M on the head. And the only die-cast metal is on the arms, which is all part of the Megazord arms. And the legs, the back legs can move, obviously due to transformation. Front legs can't. Head can't really move because it's attached like that to the pegs on the back. Which is all part of transformation for later on. Okay, and yeah, pretty much that's it for that Zord. So now let's move on to the Triceratops, which is Blue Rangers. Alright, so now we got the Blue Ranger Zord, which is the Triceratops. Obviously you can't tell it's blue, since it's painted all gold and black. Oh well. So, we're going to start with the stickers. Here, on the side, and on the back. Along here. And here. There are no wheels at the bottom. Well, sort of, but they don't roll along. Well, sort of. Don't quite roll, you just got to give the impression it moves. Head can move, which is all part of transformation. We've got a bit more stickers at the front here. The horns are plastic gold, like the red eyes on both sides. And of course the die-cast part is the tail, which is a nice shiny gold. And the tail can move, which is all part of transformation. And there's a sticker on there. Just like that, and that's when it's in blast mode, and like that for transformation. And there's obviously a Zord builder peg hole at the back for transformation. Okay, so that's Triceratops. So now let's do Saber-toothed Tiger, which is yellow Zord. Alright, so now we have the Saber-toothed Tiger, which is the Yellow Ranger Zord, which is a pretty cool Zord if you ask me. So let's start with the look of the stickers. We have stickers here on the side. Painted detail there. Stickers on the back here, all along the side basically. And the back. And this side too. This is all painted, and these wheels are not, they don't move by the way. So they stay solid, and so do these sort of wheels at the back. They stay solid too. The head can move, or part of transformation. The tusks can move, which is also part of transformation purposes. Like that. They can rotate not quite 360 degrees. The face, got some nice painted detail on the nose and the eyes. Which is very cool. Sticker detail on the top. And the tail, metal die cast. Can move just like that to blast the enemies. And push it down for transformation. Sword builder peg at the back as well, just like the Triceratops. Just like that. Okay, now we've got to move on to the last sword, which is the Pterodactyl, which is Pink Rangers. Okay, so now we come to the fifth Zord, which is the Pterodactyl, which is the Pink Ranger Zord. So let's start, okay? We got some stickers all at the front, just like that. Stickers here, and there, and one there. These are the gun attachments, which are for the tank mode, and they come off, and they're the pterodactyl's feet basically. The wings move, which is all part of transformation. The head is die-cast metal, and we've got some gold paint here and red for the eyes. The back is pretty hollow. Wish they could have painted the back, but there you go. The head obviously can move, but it is quite heavy. There you go. See what I mean? Quite heavy. So you got a. It's not, like I said, it's quite heavy, so it's not easy to do like a flying motion with these ones. Okay, so that's the pterodactyl. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get all the Zords back in, and we're going to form the Dino Tank mode. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to form the Dino Megazord tank mode. to do that you'll need all 5 Zords, and obviously I have them all here. So now let's make a start. Now I'm gonna do the transformation in order how you see it in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So how you see it on the TV show basically. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the Saber-Tooth tiger. It would come along, it would roar, do like a simple roar, and then it would go like this. Flatten it down, just like that. So you want to tuck in the legs at the back, like that, and move down the front legs so it will go down like this. Then you want to flip the tusks up. Actually, you leave them down while it's in tank mode, by the way. Then you want to flip the gun up like that. So you basically, whoop, I'm dropping it. Whoops. Sorry about that. So you want to have something that looks like this. Now that's all ready. Next, simply just get the Triceratops. It would come along and roar, and then the gun would flip by just pushing and pressing it down, just like that. You'll need the Tyrannosaurus next. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna need the Saber-Tooth tiger on the left, Triceratops on the right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Tyrannosaurus Rex and push these up, and then you want to tuck the legs in like that on both sides. So you have something that looks like that. Then you push up the tail so it unclips and have it somewhere like that. Then you simply just connect the Zord Builder holes to the Zord Builder pegs. So remember, Triceratops on the right and Saber-Tooth tiger on the left. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move the tail down so it's like that. Just like that. Then what we're going to do is going to take the mastodon like this. We're going to take off the head, and what we're going to do is going to take the mastodon and we're going to split it apart just like that. And then we're going to move the arms up the back so it all rotates up. And there's some peg holes at the back of the Tyrannosaurus Rex right here. Oh, there we go. Then what you're going to do is you're going to clip that into place. Then there's more pegs here. There's a peg hole here on both sides. So you just simply want to clip them into place. Push them into place. Now you probably notice on the bottom of the mastodon feet there's holes right there. Well, those are for the pterodactyl's feet. So we're going to get the pterodactyl, take those off. Don't worry, we're going to bring it back in a minute. So what we're going to do is you're going to put the guns here and here, because the guns have, apart from these pegs which go in the back of the Megazord, you have these ones here which are for making the cannons. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the mastodon head, flip this handle piece, and then there's a hole right at the very front. Let me just show you. Right, so the head right there. Then you're simply just going to push that. Ooh, it's a bit of a push, but there you go. Just like that. Push the mastodon head down slightly. Like that. Push the head down for the Tyrannosaurus. Now simply, what you do with the pterodactyl is there's pieces here, connectors, and you want to just simply connect them to the back of the mastodon feet at the back of the Megazord, since they're pretty hollow, like that. And there you go. This is Dino Megazord in tank mode. It's very simple. Does it move? Well, it can't really roll along, but it can't really roll along as much. But it does look pretty cool. I quite like it, especially like the way it's all black and gold. It just gives it a very interesting effect. Okay, so what's the next bit? Is it finished? Is this review over? No, of course not, because we haven't shown you the Megazord mode yet. Right, so what we're going to need to do to transform this into Megazord mode is very simple. What we're going to do is we're going to take Pterodactyl, it's going to fly off, woo! And we're going to take the head off of the Mastodon, take the guns off. Now, if you remember in the show, initiate Megazord battle mode. Now, what happens? This will flip up. Simply you just got to push these up just like that on both sides. Then the guns, the legs will turn. The legs will turn into the Megazord's arms and form fists like this. one, and I'll show you again from the side this time, like this. So you want to turn, clip in there, and then you've got fist. Now this is okay. So then what we're going to do is simply just take the tail of the back of the Tyrannosaurus and clip it, because there's a hole right here and there's a peg on the back of the tail right there. So you want to press, clip that in there. The guns, like I said before, they go in here because there's peg holes, and they go in there like that. Then what we're going to do is you want to bring the legs up. So you want to make sure the tusks of the saber-toothed tiger are all flipped up. Then you're going to flip the head up of the Triceratops, the legs and the head of the saber-toothed tiger. Rotate the legs up like that. I'm just going to adjust the camera quickly. That's better. And what we're going to do is going to take the pterodactyl. If you remember in the show, the pterodactyl flies in, flips over, tucks in its head. We're simply just doing this. Flips over. Then you're going to fold in the wings. 1, 2. And then I'm going to put the Megazord's arms down for a second. Then what you're going to do, before this piece goes on here, because there's pegs here and peg holes here, we're going to open up the front of the Tyrannosaurus. It's a bit of a push, but you're going to have to push and tuck in the head like this. It's the Tyrannosaurus, so you open it, push, tuck in like that, just like that, push that up, and then what you're going to do, then this is when the pterodactyl will come flying in, and just as the head goes in, this connects, and then what you can do here, simply just press the horns out, 1 and 2, and then Megazord activated. Ta-da! And it's ready for battle. Not quite. We're missing 2 things. We need the Power Sword now! And there we go. The Power Sword is a lovely chrome gold colour. Plastic, by the way. But it is still very cool. I just love the way it's so shiny. Shiny. I love shiny swords and things. It's so cool. And that is really cool. And obviously the mammoth shield, which is the mastodon head. Just want to tuck the handle like that. So it's all just like that. Then you'll just want to put that one in this hand. Ooh. Probably just want to do it like that, and then up, and then push the head back down. Then the sword, we'll simply just put it in the hand, and the sword has got lovely gold detail. And there we go. Here it is, the Dino Megazord limited black and gold edition Megazord mode activated. Excellent. This is a brilliant Megazord. I know in the past we've had a lot of black and gold Megazords, especially released in America and Japan, but I've not been lucky enough yet to get any of them. But this one, for me, is a perfect starter on my way of getting those special limited edition Megazord, because I think they're so cool. And I really look forward to getting them, because this one just looks fantastic and I love it. And yes, it is Zord Builder compatible. You can combine it with the Legacy Dragonzord, the original Legacy Megazord, with the normal colours, and also Legacy Titanus. Can it combine with Dino Charge, Samurai, Super Samurai, Megaforce and Super Megaforce toys? Yes, it can, but you have to bear in mind that a lot of the die-cast metal may be heavy for some of the certain Zords, so please bear that in mind when you're being careful, when you're mixing and doing different Megazord combinations, so please be careful. Anyway, I'm looking forward to doing a lot of videos with this, because this Megazord is fantastic. You can get this on Toys R Us in store, and I believe online, but there will be a link in description for those of you who wish to purchase this amazing, more phenomenal Megazord. And yes, that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this fantastic review. Please remember to comment, subscribe, like and share this video. And don't forget, we've got lots of other Power Ranger Legacy review videos on our channel that you can look at, including Legacy Megazord, Legacy Dragonzord, and also we've recently just reviewed the Legacy Blade Blaster and Legacy Saber-Sword. Now the Legacy Saber-Sword is online, obviously, on A1 Toys. The Legacy Blade Blaster, which I got recently at MCM London Comic Con on Saturday, which is fantastic. It was a fantastic con exclusive item, and I'm really glad to get it alongside with the Tokyo Final Green Ranger. Of course, if you'd like to check out those reviews, there's obviously, you can find them on all our channels, but there's also links in the description below to all our to a playlist of our Power Rangers Legacy items, so you can have a look at that. And so for now, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everyone for watching, and may the power protect you, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye bye for now, Rangers.